Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. One Kenya Alliance leadership today held another meeting in Naivasha. And during that meeting, in which they were expected to announce to the country the outcome of their technical team report, they did not. Instead, they announced to the country that they will call for another meeting and they will announce to the country during that meeting the date and the venue when they'll be unveiling their presidential candidate. I noted three things. The first thing I noted was the absence of Musalia Mudavadi. Why was Musalia Mudavadi missing? My answer to that is that Musalia Mudavadi is working with the Deputy President, Dr. Ruto. The second thing I noted was that Kalonzo Musyoka appeared in that press conference well branded. For those who bought their newspapers today, there was this leakage that the technical committee or the technical team preferred Kalonzo Musyoka as the preferred presidential candidate. The third thing I also noted was the fact that Moses Masika Wetangula was trying to explain to Kenyans why they snubbed President Uhuru Kenyatta's meeting. So I've compiled for you that speech. I want you to listen to it. Then tomorrow I'll do a comprehensive analysis of that particular meeting. But I want you to pay close attention to what Gideon Moi and Moses Wetangula are saying. Enjoy.
With Gideon and Weta, because we are a team. And so it will be our decision, just like that of who the flag bearer and the running mate will be. And therefore, those in the social media, we can't blame social media for speculation. And so we are getting set. We are nearly there. I remind Kenyans, you included, Karanja, that before the 2017 elections, we unveiled a flag bearer on the 27th of April 2017 at Uhuru Park. So we know that the political environment is getting fully charged, and we are equal to that task. Where important decisions will need to be taken, we will never shy away from taking those decisions. I thank you.
Question. My name is Miriam Nyamura from Citizen TV. Now we understand that you're closing in on the presidential candidate, but perhaps your report yesterday that a source from the technical committee mentioned that you had three options. The first option was Wiper Kalonzo Musyoka as well as Musalia Mudavadi. The second option, Wiper's Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua, and the third option, putting Kalonzo Musyoka as well as Moses Wetangula as the running. Perhaps what you have to say regarding this matter, and considering that report is already out, are we looking at this formations per se as regards to issues to do with
I don't know, maybe the technical committee can answer that question. Because clearly you mentioned talk about me, but because we have received a report of the technical committee, and that report we are going to deal with in the next few days, next few weeks, perhaps not even weeks. But again, those things that you've mentioned were not presented to us in that manner. So please let's avoid speculation.
My name is Bridget Sungana from NTV. We have seen you as an alliance work together with also the ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi. Today he sent a representative from the party. How so? Because there's also some information in public that he might be quoted by the Deputy President, and he is on the 23rd of this month expected also to have a national delegates conference. So are these telltale signs that maybe Mudavadi is also not part of OKA, and we're also in the process of welcoming other parties to be part of OKA?
The Honorable Musalia Mudavadi sent a very able representation, first through a brother, Weta, to convey his very strong sentiments about his commitment to OKA. unequivocal commitment, and also send Bwana Kanoti to represent him during the deliberations, and Mr. Kanoti has done that very well. I think we have all received invitations as OKA principals and friends to attend the Delegates Congress of ANC on Sunday the 23rd. Just like Musalia stood with us when we had our Delegates Congress as Wiper Democratic Movement, as KANU, where my brother Gideon was given the mandate to vie for the presidency, just like my brother Weta at this Delegates Congress of Ford, Kenya, and we were all there. I'm quite sure we're all going to be there. And I do not think Brother Musalia is the type of person who would be wooed at night and not say it during the day. He says it as it is. So stop this wooing business, even you, Karanja.
Thank you.
Karanja himself is here. He's also the chairman
of our technical team.
So please, this is. But I thank you for your question.
Many Kenyans are expecting that today you've been unveiling your candidate, and it seems like you are not soon agreeing on who.
I think my brother is not.
Did you know you answer that? No, I think Senator Weta put it very well. It is work in progress, and it's working. And very soon we will be unveiling our presidential candidate, and it'll be soon. So it'll be an exciting time, I think, for all Kenyans. But it will happen. Thank you.
Final question. My name is Kigodo Mwanje from K24. You have everything that it takes to take on other teams. You have youth, you have very able leaders, you tribal balance and regional balance. You have everything as OKA. The only thing that is missing from you is your presence to the people. Maybe seeing around the people, walking around with people, going to the campaigns and talking to the people. What is making OKA not to go to those campaigns? Yet you have everything. You have resources, you have leadership, you have youth, you have men, you have women. What is this that you are?
We also have you.
Kabogo will answer that.
Kabogo, yes, we also have you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, indeed, we have all it takes. And if you're aware, I'm a little bit careful with my mask because I was a victim recently. Asante for recognizing the fact that we have what it takes. It is true, we have what it takes. We started the journey and we went to Thika. We have a whole program in the next 20 days. We'll have more than 17 meetings, both Meet the People tour and fixed stadium or marketplaces meetings. I know Kenyans are excited about this group, as you are. So really, give us a few days, you will see us on the move. And speculations are okay. Kenyans are hungry to see what it is that we are offering. We are coming, watch this space.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yesterday the head of state had a luncheon at State House. How come neither of you were at that meeting? And also, what technicalities are you going to use to arrive at your presidential candidate? I know you have received the report, but I know the task force can also help us to understand the logic behind it, because the equations have been put there, the formulas have been put there, and I know you were looking at arriving at a winning formula, but what are the technicalities or the winning formulas within the rank and file of what you have received?
I don't think you expect an answer to those complex and winding questions. Number one, we as OKA will not unveil our candidate at this hotel. It will be a much bigger event in a much better chosen environment within the city of Nairobi. That is the epicenter of the politics of Kenya. So working here and unveiling a candidate are two different things. We already told you it's work in progress, and believe us. Number two, there was a meeting at State House yesterday. The President hosted members of Parliament to a luncheon. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is not a member of Parliament. Musalia Mudavadi is not a member of Parliament. Gideon and I are, but we were engaged elsewhere in party activities. Remember, this is a countdown to elections. For heaven's sake, every party leader has a diary full. You probably have people who have traveled all the way from Mandera to see you in Nairobi. You surely can't abandon them for a lunch. You have to attend to them because it's the future of your party. But we did receive invitations, and we have no difficulty in having lunch with the President. We have had it before many times, and I'm sure we'll have in the future.